If you got negative energy, babe, we ain't closing the year like that. So you can pack it up, do better, okay? So not only are there converters at my door, okay, trying to burn me at the stake, I am the toxic ex that is coming back this Venus retrograde. Are we done? Is the barking done? No. And it's wild. Pick a card for a reason. Probably like. Hi you guys. What's up? Welcome back. Happy freaking New Year, you guys. Okay. We'll just stop being dramatic. I thought it would be appropriate to end the year with my favorite pick a card, which is a wild card pick a card. So I'm excited. Here's the piles. Alright, you guys, so these are the 3 piles, and yes, I did just pick random items that were sitting around me at the moment of this filming. So, we have my fuzzy handcuffs, because it's a wild card. We have my empty Chanel bottle of perfume, Chance, that I bought when I was a broke student. And we have this pillow in which my Tibetan singing bowl sits on. But the bowl's not here, just a pillow. Anyways. So, those are 3 piles. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you would like to pick more than 1 pile, you guys are welcome to do so. But there's only 3, so maybe don't. But you can if you want. But Alright, so now that you guys have picked your pile, please go and check out the description box where I've left every timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, you guys, let's go and jump into today's pick a card. With peace and love, we will move on. Group 1. Oh, we should do the roll. Okay. Group number 1, Pisces and Scorpio. I believe there is a water energy in this group. I don't remember, but I believe there's a lot of water signs in this group. So Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Virgo and Gemini. Virgo and Gemini. You know what, you guys? No offense to Virgos, because I feel like Virgos may take this offensively, but I feel like Virgos and Geminis are very, very similar. Not similar, but similar at the same time, Don't take offense. I love Gemini, so I know people don't, but I do. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna roll one more time. Gemini and Aquarius. Hello Gemini, hello Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. We have the 4 of Wands, you guys, to start out. So the 4 of Wands is talking about stability. This is talking about a celebration as well, you guys. This is talking about perhaps sometimes I see this as a marriage. Now, obviously, you guys know if you're in a relationship in which an engagement is possible or marriage is possible, you guys know that better than I do. Perhaps this is talking about you guys receiving news of someone close to you getting engaged or someone close to you deciding to get married. It's also possible that this is you coming into some more stability. Perhaps we are celebrating the new year. We're celebrating the new year. Okay, duh. So that's another possibility, you guys. We're just celebrating the beginning of this new year, this new cycle, if you will. But stability comes along with this card as well, you guys. So I don't know if you guys are entering into a phase in which you're trying to bring in multiple streams of income, or if you're trying to become more independent, or if you're just doing certain things or taking certain steps to become more stable. This could be financially stable, mentally stable, physically stable, So yeah, stability, celebration, potential marriage for some of you, right? Obviously, like I said, if that's happening or not. All right. And then, wait, I remember the next card. We have the Tower. Okay. So I thought this was really cute, you guys. The Tower did, my ears are ringing. Okay. The Tower did come up in reverse with this card, with this pile. The star here is talking about new beginnings. It's talking about fresh hope, your hope being restored, right? Finally being able to believe in something again. Blessings, wishes come true. The star comes after the Tower. In this situation, the star is still coming after the Tower because for me, when the Tower is in reverse, it's signifying to me that this Tower has already fallen. You know what I'm saying? We're not holding on to the Tower anymore because it's not there. But we may still have some emotional attachment to this Tower, or we may still be dealing with the residual after effects of this Tower falling. Does that make sense for you guys? So for example, a Tower moment could be something like a us deciding to drop out of school, right? And even though it's something that we're wanting to do or something that we're feeling called to do, it may still be rather earth shattering because we thought we were gonna, go to college and graduate and do this and do that. It could be a tower moment, could be us deciding to change career paths, right? And that could also be rather earth shattering because it's like, oh, I thought I was gonna do this and now I'm doing this. So it doesn't always have to be this like horrible situation. It's just something that changes our life. It's something that was very prevalent in our life that is now changing. So I find it interesting that the tower came up in reverse and the star came up right before it. So this tells me that like we are entering into this stage of having this newfound faith, having this newfound hope, and really believing in miracles again, really believing that good is on the way. But we're still dealing with the residual after effects of what the tower has caused in our life, right? What the tower moment has caused. It could be that we have an emotional attachment to this tower and we're still like looking back on it and being like, I kind of like miss that tower a little bit, right? Because we're in this stage of newness. And anytime we feel we're in a stage of newness or we're in a stage where we are vulnerable, it's scary, right? Being vulnerable is scary. It is like, no, I mean, yeah, being vulnerable is scary. I don't know what else to say about that. Being vulnerable is scary, so we may still be holding on to like the residual energy of this tower. I don't think it's anything that you guys should be too concerned about or anything that you guys should be too like deadlocked on. I'm feeling like overall this feels more positive than it does negative. Again, I just feel like the tower is having like its little after effect shocks, right? The after waves. What happens in the earthquake? The aftershock. That's what's happening with the tower. Okay. Oh, okay, anyways, your hard work is paying off. We have a new moon in Capricorn, you guys. So the new moon in Capricorn is quite literally talking about entering into a new phase, right? The new moon always brings about new energy. It's a cycle restarting, which I was saying that with the star as well. Also, the star is connected to Aquarius, you guys, which Aquarius did show up in the deck, so I just want to say that. But we may have a Capricorn here. Your hard work is paying off. Again, what did I say? I don't know if you guys are looking to create more streams of income or a more balanced and stable lifestyle. But again, whenever Capricorn or earthy energy comes in, it does give me that energy of balance. It does give me that energy of like we're trying to find our foundation, right? So your hard work is paying off. What you focus on will grow, you guys, right? And maybe that's why this tower in reverse is showing up to remind us not to focus on what has already passed. Remind us to not focus on the things that we are no longer in control over, right? Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can help grow and progress, and release that tower. Don't focus on that tower. Don't think about that tower. Let it go. Work through your fears. Okay, so some of you may have some fear-based feelings around this tower of completely letting it go or completely forgetting it. I'm feeling like this is really saying, like, ask yourself, why are you afraid? Ask yourself what it is that's holding you to this tower, or what it is that's holding you to your fears. Overcoming your fears may play a big role in you guys finding this stability, or you guys finding this room to have this celebration, okay? Because we can wake up every day, you guys, and decide to celebrate life at any given moment. Like, every single day that we wake up and we are healthy and we are happy, it's an opportunity for us to celebrate. So perhaps what this message is saying is like we need to work through those fears that may be connected to the tower, they may not be, but we need to work through these fears so that we can make room for this celebration, right? Shaw. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The next one we have here, you guys, is the Selkie and her skin, and it says reclaiming your authenticity. We love her. Okay, so reclaiming your authenticity, you guys, stepping back into your power, stepping back into your own, reclaiming who it is that you are, okay? Feeling comfortable and confident in your skin. I know for so many people out there, there's this feeling of like, oh, I'm not good enough, or I don't meet society's standards of what I should be doing, or what I should look like, or who I should be, what I should believe in. And the thing is, you guys, like, there is so much beauty, there's so much vitality in life to be had when we step into our authenticity, when we step into who it is that we are and we don't try to pretend to be somebody else. Why would you waste your life, you guys, trying to be somebody else or trying to emulate somebody else? You are important. Who it is that you are is important, exactly how you are. The world needs you, okay? So you trying to be somebody else, we already have that other person here. We don't need another one, right? I see this so much with like Instagram and TikTok and even like YouTube of people trying so hard to be like this, like to be like each other, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm completely like guilt-free of that. 100%, I'm sure there are many people out there who influence me and influence the way that I present. However, I do always, 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 always try to remain as authentic to who it is that I am as I can, which is why I try not to read the cards, or I try not to do my readings the way that other tarot readers do their readings, because that's not authentic to me, right? That's not who I am. I'm not going to sit here and talk very calmly to you guys and be like, hello, welcome to today. Like, no, that's not how I freaking talk. I'm not going to do that. So love them the most for doing that, but that's not who I am, right? So you find your power when you step into who it is that you are. You find your power when you stop trying to emulate the people around you, or when you stop looking at other people and saying, oh, I wish I could be this. I wish I could. No, you need to be you, okay? You wish you could be you, babe. There are so many people out there who see you for how beautiful you are, and they see you for how valuable you are. And then it's important that you guys embrace your authenticity. It's important that you guys embrace the power that you have as an individual, okay? All right, so we have a square, and this is a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. Going back to the Tower, you guys, and going back to working through your fears, that new moon in Scorpio. Shout out to all my beautiful Scorpios out there. A square comes in, you guys, to challenge us, right? And I always see like challenging situations like this in a reading. I always see them as almost like training, right? Like we're getting trained up so that we can run a marathon, or we're getting trained up so that we can run that mountain, so we can climb that mountain. And I know a lot of people look at challenges and they look at the Tower and they look at fears and they go, oh, I'm so tired of dealing with this. But it's like you're getting training. Like you're getting training to become stronger. You're getting training to have more endurance, to be more resilient, right? So I see this as a blessing. I know not everybody will, but I do see challenges as an opportunity for us to get stronger. This challenge, you guys, again, may be connected to this Tower, which is coming in from the past. And I do just want to remind you where we started this reading off on, where there's stability, there's groundedness, there's a celebration, there's this star, right? But we're working through this Tower energy still. And I feel like a big part of us working through this is us embracing our authenticity. I find it interesting. Scorpio has popped up twice, you guys. It's intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Oh. We're purging, we're renewing. It's the death and the rebirth of it all, you guys. So basically with this Scorpio card, purge, okay, purge. I feel like there's a need for you guys to get rid of things around you. I don't know if this is old clothes. I don't know if this is friends who no longer resonate with you. I don't know if this is old pictures that you have in your phone or items that you may have from your past relationship. But I'm feeling like there's like old energy around you guys that you need to get rid of, because this Tower has fallen, the situation has ended, but we're still like holding on to a little bit of it, right? And we're like, oh, it's not going to hurt if we just hold on to a little bit of it. But I'm feeling like there's this need to like completely purge and start over. Like we need to wipe the slate clean and just fresh page, right? That's what this feels like. So yeah, maybe there's this need for you guys to like redecorate or reorganize your guys' apartment or your house or your room. Perhaps there's even a need, like I said, for you guys to just declutter and get rid of like things from your past, or get rid of items that remind you of certain things that are no longer viable in your life. The last card we have here is You Go First, the universe will catch you. This is the embodiment, you guys, of the law of assumption. This is the embodiment of, I believe that this is going to happen, so I'm just going to go. I'm just going to leap forward. And I'm feeling like that, again, with the star calls for everybody to have faith. The star calls for people to believe in the future, to believe in the universe, to have that restored faith. Okay, you guys? And that's what this card is also talking about. Having so much faith in your dreams, in your goals, in your desires, that you just leap. You leap without hesitation. You leap without looking, and you say, you know what? I'm going to figure it out. This is what I want to do. This is the path I have the desire to go down. I'm going to go down it, and I know I'm scared. Leap, okay? Freaking leap. Leap. The universe will catch you guys. If you have a desire to go forward, if you have a desire to make changes in your life, you guys, you can do it. I don't know if you guys have self-limiting beliefs. I don't know if you guys have people around you saying you can't do it. This isn't realistic. This isn't this. This isn't that. Yes, you can. 1000%. Yes, you can. And I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easy. I'm not here to tell you that there won't be challenges, that there's not a mountain to climb, because there is. But everything in my life that I see as valuable, I worked really freaking hard for it, you guys. Like, really freaking hard. I spent nights and days stressed, sweating, putting in my energy, right? Anything that is worth having, you guys, is worth the hard work, is worth the challenge, okay? It's worth the mountain. So I don't want you guys to allow your fear of climbing this mountain to stop you from going forward, okay? This is saying be brave enough to leap towards your dreams. Be brave enough to leap towards the unknown, and don't allow your fears of challenges to stop you. We will always face challenges, you guys. One of my favorite quotes is like, pick your struggle, right? Like, pick your freaking struggle. Do you want to struggle and be miserable? Because you're going to struggle doing things that you don't want to do anyways, right? For example, let's say, I'll use me because I don't like picking on you guys, but I had a job where I had a boss who was really freaking horrible. Okay, she was freaking horrible. And I was miserable, right? I was freaking miserable. I wasn't making a lot of money, and I was miserable. And every day I woke up and I was miserable. I dreaded waking up in the morning because I hated going to that job so much. I hated waking up and going to that job. Okay, and then when I quit that job, I was struggling with money, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But it was like, pick your struggle, right? Pick what it is you want to stress out over. And eventually, like, I got a new job. I started working in a place that I'm so much more happy in. I feel so much, it's such better energy. I don't wake up every day and feel stressed out, right? And it was hard to go through that. It was hard to let go of that job, to let go of that stability, and to find something new. But it's like, pick your struggle. Everything in life is going to be hard. Everything in life is going to come with a challenge. Choose what it is that's going to challenge you. Don't just let life challenge you and you just end up in a circumstance. Like, choose what it is you're struggling for. So that's what I have to say with that, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pick from my bowl. I'm going to try to not pick physical attributes because they're going to be irrelevant for this particular reading, but we shall see. Ooh. Okay, we have light hair. I'm going to try to like take all the physical attributes out, you guys, just because, again, I feel like they're a little bit irrelevant. Okay. So we have light hair, large, and affectionate. Those are attributes that I don't feel like are relevant. So we have happy that came out in the notes. I feel like that's talking about you guys. Again, picking your struggle. Like, choose what's going to make you happy in the long run, and don't settle for what is making you miserable right now just because it's convenient. We also have moving on, which I do feel like this is really significant for you guys. We have freaky. I feel like this is more so talking about that Selkie in her skin, embracing your weirdness, embracing your authenticity. We have far away. This may be talking about you guys moving away, or you guys challenging yourself to go out and explore. It could also be talking about this taking a period of time, and perhaps your goals aren't going to be reached like that, right? But like I was saying, you guys, anything that's worth having is worth putting in the hard work and effort. Don't stop. Don't ever give up on yourself is basically what I feel like with that. If you want something, keep going. Keep progressing forward. Keep taking a step forward. We have East. So this may be relevant for some of you who live in the East or who want to travel to the East. We have practical. Okay, practical is talking about that stability that we were talking about earlier. Perhaps coming up with a practical plan to go forward, coming up with a practical plan to take this leap. And we have spider, which I think is very ironic, you guys, because spider is quite literally connected to overcoming your fears. I'm scared of spiders, which is why I put that in the bowl to signify overcoming fears. I'm very scared of spiders, but I also don't want to hurt spiders because I'm like, oh, you're a baby, you're an animal, like I don't want to hurt you. But at the same time, like, you spoke me, babe. So I find that really interesting that that came up as well. So overall, with this reading, you guys, the message you guys are meant to hear is you need to have faith in yourself, trust yourself to take that leap. Know that yes, there will be challenges, but we are choosing the challenges. We are choosing our struggle, right? So We're choosing to not be in this repetitive stage of just going forward and struggling through things that make us unhappy. We're choosing to go towards something that is going to eventually make us happy. And we're struggling as we're going through that as well. But eventually it's going to lead to a place in which we're happy. All right, you guys. So that is the reading. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 2. It's been a day already. Like, just from me filming my intro to like now, there's been like so many different things happening, and I'm like, all right, Venus, I see you up here in retrograde. All right, we'll start off with these zodiac dice, you guys. My favorite toxic couple, Scorpio and Sagittarius. Aries and Taurus. Hello, Aries and Taurus. Aries and Cancer. Hello, okay, hello. Now, moving on, you guys. Oh, this pile was so cute. You guys got such cute stuff. We have the sun. Basically, what this is saying is get ready to bask in the glory of the sunshine, okay? Get ready to bask in the happiness and the freedom and the beauty that comes with the sun, okay? The sun is literally, look at that. Look at that. He is shining down on these people, and look, they're like, oh, yes, baby, give me that sun. Give me that vitamin D, okay? Like, yes, like look at them. Yes, okay. That's what they're doing. That's what y'all are about to do. You're about to bask in the glory of the sun. You're about to enjoy the abundance that is on its way towards you. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what this is because this could be many different things. Usually when I get the sun, I'm doing like a particular reading. I'm doing a reading on career. I'm doing a reading on like what to expect for the month or love. So it's very clear cut, but because this is a wild card message, it's going to be a little bit tricky for me to pinpoint. I need to see what the other card... Okay, money, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, you guys. The Queen of Pentacles is in her bag. The Queen of Pentacles is getting her money, okay, baby? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody where she is very hardworking. She's very ambitious. She's organized. She's together. I see her. She is Miss Virgo, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is Miss Virgo. She's out here organizing to filth, okay? She's out here setting the plans. She's out here getting her done, okay? Miss Virgo, Miss Queen of Pentacles, is everything. She's a hard worker, she's ambitious, but she's loving and she's caring and she takes care of the people around her. I'm very blessed to have many Virgo women in my life. Virgo men, I don't know what happened, but Virgo women are like all the perfection of Virgonism, all the perfection, all the beauty that comes with being a Virgo, all went to the women, because every Virgo man I've ever met, okay, and I come from a Virgo man, so I can tell you right now, okay, yeah, love the Queen of Pentacles. She's everything. I do feel like this sun is indicating that you guys will be financially perhaps experiencing a little bit of an uptick or experiencing some relief or some happiness in regards to finances. This could also be talking about experiencing some happiness or relief in regards to your independence, because the Queen of Pentacles is very independent. She's very much like, I can take care of it myself. Like, I will take care of it myself. She's the embodiment of like, if you want something done right, you send the Queen of Pentacles, go do it herself, okay? And then we have Judgment. So the way I'm kind of reading this, you guys, I'll just give you the definition of judgment. Judgment is basically like you standing up for what you believe in, standing true to your moral compass. I'm kind of reading this as you guys becoming in alignment with your morals, your ethics, and your job, or what it is that you do in your daily routine. And that making you really happy or bringing a lot of joy and like sunshine to your life, right? So I'm trying to think of a way that I can like verbalize this for a specific situation. It's going to be different for all of you, but let's say you guys are working in a company, a corporate company, okay, or a chain company, a company that's like big, like a big machine company, right? We don't like that. With this particular situation, it's making me feel like our success or our day-to-day routine, what it is that we are becoming ambitious about, or what it is that we are going after is in alignment with our morals, in alignment with what it is that we believe is right, okay? And that is leading us to a lot of happiness. Does that make sense, you guys? The next card we have here, you guys, is You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo, okay? Which is so funny because I was saying Miss Queen of Pentacles here is Virgo embodiment. She is Miss Virgo herself. So you are good enough, you guys, is coming up saying like you are worthy of what it is you're trying to go after, right? You're worthy of this reward. Some of you may be getting like rewarded, or you may be receiving some type of abundance and be like, I don't know if I'm actually worthy of this. I don't know if I'm actually like meant to hold all of this, right? So basically what I'm getting with this is just the energy of like, again, you guys doing something or going after something, becoming ambitious about something that is in alignment with your morals and it bringing you a lot of happiness, and you need to know that you are deserving of that. You're deserving of your successes. You're deserving of your wins. You're deserving of anything that's boosting you up in life. You're deserving of that, right? You're not undeserving. So you need to know that you are worthy, you guys. I do feel like oftentimes our lack of belief in our worthiness stops us from being happy. Even when it comes to like love and relationships, right? Because if we want to equate this to like love, because it's a wild card message, it could be saying like, you know, you're ambitious to find love, or you're ambitious to enter into a relationship in which you're really happy, and with someone who stands in your moral position, like you guys are aligned morally. But you need to know that you are deserving of that, right? Because if we feel like we are undeserving of what it is we're going after, then there's a misalignment with our energies. There's a misalignment with the vibration. And as we know, like everything in this world is vibration. Everything in this world is an energetic frequency, right? So we need to match that energy. And if we feel undeserving of what we're trying to go after, it's gonna miss the mark. So know that you're deserving. We have the energy is gaining momentum. This is a waxing moon. So perhaps there is developments, or there are major steps forward that you guys are taking in regards to what it is you're going after. Again, whether it's with school or whether it's with work or relationships or whatever. There is some type of like pickup in speed or pickup in the momentum in which we are moving forward, you guys. We have falling in love, and it says kissing the divine in another in yourself, okay? So this is basically talking about two people coming together and falling in love. Now, because this is a wild card message, you guys, it doesn't necessarily have to be like love, right? This is a wild card message, which is why these are my favorite. This is talking just about two energetic frequencies, two things that may be very opposite from each other coming into union, right? So basically what I get with this, you guys, and again, this could be, again, career, school, love, whatever, but it's you and whatever this thing that you're trying to cultivate in your life being very different from each other, or having coming from different worlds. So it's very possible that you guys are entering into a different career field, or you guys are entering into a different phase in your life where you are from the corporate world. Perhaps you are going into a more artistic field, and it's like you coming together in harmony with something that is in alignment with you, or something that is in alignment with your moral compass. If, let's say, you guys are getting out of a really tough relationship, perhaps this is talking about you guys coming into union or alignment with somebody who is more morally on the same level as you guys, where you guys are vibrationally more on the same level, even though it may seem like this person is not your type, or this job is not the job that, again, you've worked before. It's like you coming together with something that vibrationally you are in alignment with. The next card we have here, you guys, is sextile, and it says a combination of tension and flow, potential and rewarding in a rewarding situation. So combination of tension and flow. So again, something that you may be unfamiliar with, or something that you are not necessarily not something that you've done before, or not someone you've dated before, or not a situation that you have put yourself in before. So there's tension, but it's also a combination of flow because it is vibrationally in alignment with our morals, right? Or with what it is that we believe is right. So I find that really interesting, you guys, that sextile came up, because I feel like that's the perfect definition for this falling in love card. It's sextile. It's tension and flow. There's tension because he comes from the sky and she comes from the ocean. So they're not of the same, but vibrationally, their hearts are in alignment with each other. So yeah, love that so much. Okay, moving on. We have Earth here, you guys, which, shout out to all my earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. It's persistence, patience, and practicality. So perhaps this is talking about you guys having a need or desire to incorporate more persistence, practicality, and patience into your daily routine, or into what it is that you're doing, you guys. I talked about this in the last group. Anything that's worth having is not going to happen necessarily immediately, right? It's worth putting in the hard work. It's worth putting in the effort. If you really want something, you will put in that hard work and effort. If you don't really want something, then you'll give up, right? So with this is just telling me that perhaps you guys are coming into a phase in your life where you need to incorporate this persistence and this patience and this belief that things will gradually get better, okay? The last card I have here is the Ever Unfolding Rose, and it says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. This is really beautiful, you guys, because this is basically saying like everything that happens to us is happening for our betterment. So all these things that are taking place, you guys deciding to become more in alignment with your morals or become more in alignment with what it is that you're truly wanting to do. This is saying any struggle that you guys come up against is happening for your betterment. The tension that's happening is happening for you, not to you. Sometimes we have to let go of things in order to move to somewhere better. Sometimes we have to let go of things that we are comfortable with in order to blossom. So it's happening for you, not to you. Cracked open. Embrace the rain that comes along with this transformation that's taking place in your guys' life. I really feel like this whole reading is really just saying, first of all, you are worthy, you are good enough. You need to know that you are worthy, and you need to know that you are good enough. Number two, there is this energy of like doing something that may be a little bit frightening or doing something that may be a little bit out of our comfort zone, and really deciding like, I want to change. I want to be in more of an alignment with my moral compass, and I'm going to take that risk and make that change, right? But also doing it in a way that's more practical and stable and not spontaneous, right? It feels more like focused control to change our life. It feels more like focusing our energy towards something in order to change our life. So that's what I have with that, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the bowl really quick, see if I can get anything else. Ooh, maybe we're working on our body, you guys. Maybe that's what this is talking about. Perhaps we've always lived a rather unhealthy lifestyle and we're deciding to become more healthy. We have 6 foot plus. This could be talking about somebody coming in. Perhaps you are 6 foot plus. We have silver. This could be talking about a rather significant piece of jewelry. We have spring, which this is one of my favorite notes to get, you guys, because spring is such a beautiful time of year in which we are leaving the winter behind. We are leaving the darkness behind, and we are moving towards the sun. We're moving towards the sun, and things are blossoming, okay? So basically what I'm getting with this whole reading, you guys, is that you are entering into your spring. You are entering into the stage of your spring where the trees will no longer be bare, okay? There's gonna be blooms happening everywhere in your life. We have January as well, you guys. So January may be a rather significant month. You guys may be watching this in January. We have masculine energy here. So I don't know if you guys are embracing more of your masculine energy. The sun is a masculine energy. So you guys may be embracing that. Perhaps there is a masculine coming into your life that's going to perhaps propel you to make this change. We have months. Okay, months. We have no. Okay, no. You guys take that however you want to take it. And then we have body of a goddess / god. So again, I don't know if you guys are going to be in a stage where you're like wanting to change your life around and become more healthy, or if you guys are wanting to incorporate more self-care into your life. That is a possibility. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Group number 2. Thank you guys so much. Please let me know below how this has resonated. Happy New Year again, you guys. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye. Group number 3. Let's roll the dice. We have 2 of my favorites, Scorpio and Gemini. So I have an appreciation, you know? We have Capricorn and we have Leo. Hello, Cappy. Hello, Leo. I'm so shaken up, you guys. Like, you don't even know. I'm like... We have Aries and we have Capricorn again. So hello, Aries. Hello, Capricorn. We have the World, group number 3. So we are wrapping up a cycle. We are taking that cycle, wrapping it in a bow, and saying, Heidi ho, Heidi hey, toodaloo, we're moving on, okay? This cycle's done. This cycle is old news. We are moving on to something brand new and shiny. We're looking back on this past cycle, and we're appreciating it for what it was. We're taking the lessons that we learned from it. We're saying, oh, that was cute. She was cute. She was real cute. However, we're moving on, right? We're moving on. We're moving on. Then we have the Chariot here, you guys. The Chariot is represented by Cancer energy. So hello to my fellow Cancers. Basically with the Chariot, you guys, this is indicating that we are pushing through. We are becoming determined. This card is the card for me of like discipline. It's easy to become motivated. It's easy to say, oh, I'm motivated to do this. I'm motivated to do that. What's not easy is discipline. And you guys, I feel like, are getting the gift of discipline in the upcoming horizon, right? The message you guys need to know is that you will push through whatever this ending is, whatever this chapter that's ending is, you guys will get through it. You guys are strong. You guys are capable of getting through anything. You have the Chariot on your side. You will push through. There is a decision sometimes that comes with the Chariot. As you guys can see, we have the black horse and the white horse, which represents duality. It also represents two different paths that we can go down. Once we pick which path we're going down, we can charge after it, right? We can go forward. So that is that. The next card we have here is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is obviously a drama queen, okay? It's like overkill. It's like, was it necessary? I was probably good after the third one, right? You didn't need to keep going, but you did. Basically, you guys, the Ten of Swords is talking about a traumatic ending, a tragic ending, something happening very sudden. This could even sometimes represent betrayal because obviously there's like knives in the back. Now, I'm not trying to like make light of the situation, you guys, because obviously that's rough, right? But when we have the Chariot here, for me, it feels like it's gonna be okay. It feels like it hurts, it sucks. It's not the most exciting situation to go through. It's not the most, we're not happy about it, right? It sucks. But we have the Chariot, so we will get through it. And I know that that's not comforting when we're going through hard times. However, it is comforting to know that like things are gonna change, things will get better. Sometimes I feel like the Ten of Swords shows up to force us into a position to make change in our life, because sometimes we won't be willing to make that change. The same thing with the Tower. I feel like the Tower, the Ten of Swords, anything like that, it comes in to be like, you know what, you weren't going to make this change on your own, so you needed to be pushed in that direction of making this major change in your life. And I don't know what this change is, you guys. It could be with your job, friendships, family memberships, relationships. It could be anything, right? You obviously know better than I do. But whatever the situation is, I feel like it's a situation that's almost forced on you, where it's like, you're gonna have to deal with this ending. You're gonna have to deal with no longer having this thing, this person in your life anymore. But you also need to know that you will get through it. You are strong enough to get through it. Figure out which direction you want to go after this ending and go towards it. Don't stop. Keep going. Get out of your comfort zone. All right? This is your North Node, you guys. Our North Node relies on us being uncomfortable, okay? I feel very lucky that my North Node's in Scorpio because my moon is also in Scorpio. I'm very comfortable with having things ripped away from me. I'm very, very comfortable with endings and beginnings. I'm very, very comfortable with building and then getting torn down. I'm comfortable with that because that's been my whole life, babe, right? I'm very thankful that my moon is in the sign of my North Node, because I think it would be a little bit more difficult for me if that wasn't the case. But for you guys, embrace unfamiliarity. Embrace things that make you uncomfortable. Embrace situations that aren't conventional in your day-to-day. If you guys have been in this repetitive cycle and you keep thinking that going in this cycle is going to change something, I promise you it's not. Pick a different direction, you guys. Close the chapter, close the book, and pick a different direction. Pick something that challenges you. Pick something that's going to push you forward. You have to get out of your comfort zone in order to grow, you guys. There is no growth in the comfort zone, period. Period. Okay. Take time to take action. New moon in Aries. I love this. Aries, I admire you so much. If you're an Aries watching this, like, my admiration for you is like beyond words, okay? With this is talking about, like I said, pushing forward, time to take action. We're not going to be bench pushers anymore, okay? We are not sitting on the sidelines. We are taking action. We are taking center stage, and we are going to show the world, we're going to show ourselves that we can achieve what it is we set out to achieve. We're not allowing anything to stop us. We're not allowing anything to slow us down. We're saying, oh, you thought this Ten of Swords was going to stop me? You thought this Ten of Swords was going to keep me down? Baby, no. Okay, we are pushing forward. We're taking action, and nothing is going to stop me from achieving what it is I set out to achieve, period. Then we have the crane bag, and this is sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. There is a choice to be made, you guys. There's a choice that needs to be made with this group. There's a choice that needs to be made. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I take the dark? Do I take the light? Also decluttering and clutter. Like there may be an excess of too many things on your schedule right now, you guys. You may have a lot going on in your life or a lot on your plate, and there may be a need or a call for you guys to kind of release some of that. All right, we also have Mars, which is connected to Aries as well. It says move forward and defend self, you guys. So Mars energy is here to propel us forward. Mars energy is here to say, you know what? There's a will, there's a way. All right, period, point blank. I'm going to find a way. Mars is here, you guys, to represent war, to represent conflict, passion, adult energy as well. But Mars brings in that action. Mars gives us the energy, the energy to propel us forward, to push us forward, the motivation, if you will. So I do feel like perhaps through that Ten of Swords or through you realizing that this chapter is ending, you're going to get a spark of inspiration to pick up all your pieces and say, you know what? Let's get up in this chariot and let's just freaking go. Because I can't stay in this situation anymore. I have to move forward. We have here is water. It says spirituality, emotions, intuition, and compassion. Trust your intuition through this process, you guys. This may also be talking about you guys relying on your spirituality to get you through this difficult time of the Ten of Swords or of the chapter closing. Relying on your intuition, relying on your spiritual practice, relying on what it is that you believe in to get you through this situation. I do feel like that plays a major role in how a lot of us get through hard situations, right? I know for me, if it wasn't for my spiritual practices, which I don't share my spiritual practices here on the internet because they are that important to me. But if it wasn't for my spiritual practices, you guys, I would not be capable of like existing. You know what I'm saying? Like there have been definite difficult moments in my life where that was all I had. That was all that got me through the day. That was the only reason why I was able to wake up the next day. So if you are going through a difficult situation and you don't have a solid foundation in your spirituality or in your spiritual practice, you guys, I would encourage you guys to rely on that or to lean on that a little bit, to discover that, to dive deeper into it, whether it is Christianity, whether it's Hinduism, whether it's any other religion, right? Any other Abrahamic religion or any other Buddhism. I personally really connect to Buddhism on a deep level, but whatever it is your spiritual practice is, you guys, lean on that and embrace that to get you through. Ask whoever it is that you believe in to get you through this difficult time or to get you through the rough patch of the Ten of Swords. And we also have the initiation, you guys. This is the last card here, and it says the rite of passage and crossing the threshold. We are comfortable in the darkness. We are comfortable in this place. This reminds me very much of the Tower, but it's slightly different because we can see the star here, okay? So with this, you guys, it's literally saying like we are crossing this threshold. We are closing this chapter. We are leaving this behind and we're moving on to this beauty. We're moving on to this beautiful beachfront and we're going to be living a happier life. We're moving on to brighter, better days. We just have to get through this last part of going through the threshold. And sometimes it's scary, you guys. I know for me, I could be miserable with somebody, right? I could be in a miserable relationship or I could be dating someone and just not be happy. But if I'm comfortable with that person, it's always so scary for me to leave them behind because I feel like, well, comfortability or knowing someone, like you don't know what's on the other side of that, right? You don't know what's on the other side of being single. You don't know what's on the other side of leaving behind even a job that you are miserable in, but it's comfortable. But with this, I feel like this is saying like it's guaranteed that there is brighter days ahead. There is better things coming up. We just have to close this chapter, you guys, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some notes from the bowl. There's a lot of physical attributes here that aren't very relevant, so I'm going to just go over those quickly because they're not really relevant. We have melanin dark, which I know that doesn't look dark, you guys. I was working with crowns. We have dark tan, which again, no, it's not dark tan, but what else do we have? Do we have any other physical attributes here? Number 1. Okay. We have yellow as well, you guys, which for me signifies happiness. It represents the sun, the solar plexus, feeling more confident in ourselves. We also have normal. So I feel like this is saying like it's okay to have days in which you are bored or days in which you feel like you're doing nothing. It's also okay, you guys, if you're not striving for anything extravagant. I feel like sometimes people feel like their dreams aren't worthy because they're not big enough. However, you guys, like it's okay to want to live a simple life. Like that's also okay. I know, especially being on social media and like living in this day and age in which we are participating in like TikTok, Instagram, this, that, we get this feeling, or I feel like there's this energy of like you have to constantly want more. You have to constantly strive to be better. You don't need to do that. Like you don't need to be anything other than what you are. You don't need to want or desire things that other people have. It's just not necessary. So it's okay if you want to live simply. That's what I feel like that's talking about. We also have February, you guys. So February may be your birthday, or it may be a rather significant month in the year ahead. We have I Want You. So there's some desire here, I feel. We have mom/dad. There could be a situation in which you guys are ending a relationship with either your mother or your father. It could also be perhaps you guys are changing the dynamics of your relationship. If you're young, perhaps you're moving out of your parents' house and you're feeling a lot of anxiety, or you're feeling a lot of like, oh, I'm really scared to like live on my own. I know I have some younger viewers here. If you guys are getting out of a relationship and you guys like live together, perhaps it's that feeling of like family unit being like ripped apart and you're scared. Even for me, mom and dad feels like stability, right? So whatever is stable right now, I feel like you guys are moving on from that and going into a place in which you are in the driver's seat. We have a different from you. So perhaps you guys are going to look back a year from now, 2 years from now, and look at the person that you were today and be like, wow, I'm completely different than how I was then. We have period, which is talking about, again, something ending, the end of a sentence. We have yes. Okay. We have karmic. Oops. We have number 1. We have intelligent and philosophical as well, you guys, okay? Intelligent and philosophical. So I don't know if this is you guys going back to school, or you guys diving deeper into philosophy, or diving deeper into, again, your own spiritual beliefs, but that is that. Anyways, the overall message, you guys, with this is you're going to get through this threshold. There is a chapter ending. It may feel dramatic. It may feel tragic. It may even feel sudden. However, you guys need to know that you are strong enough to get through it. You have this energy behind you of Mars and the Aries new moon. Release the things that you can't bring with you in this next chapter. Don't hold on to them. Don't hesitate, right? Things like physical items can always be reobtained. Like we can always repurchase this or repurchase that. Don't hold on to anything that you don't need in this next chapter. Let it all go. Release it. Move forward. Get out of your comfort zone, group number 3. And that is the wild card message that I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. Okay. Bye.